Pretty much from what I can remember, my first experience with bikes was when I was about 2 to 3 years old. My dad came home, I think it was Christmas or my birthday, he came home with a 3-wheeled trike. It was a motorised trike, it was about 70 or 80 cc's. And I remember him teaching me how to ride that, and ever since then I fell in love with all kinds of bikes. When I was a kid, I guess I grew up around a lot of violence. My mum was abusive in many ways to me, verbally and physically. And I guess that's kind of what sent me down my bad road in my teenage years. When I was 14 years old, I got kicked out of my mum's house, went and lived with my dad and pretty much had free reign and ended up doing whatever I wanted. Sort of hung around the wrong people, to be honest, just put myself in a lot of situations where I easily could have been dead or locked up. I reckon it's affected me in a positive way, to be honest, because if I hadn't have had those experiences, I wouldn't be in the mentality that I am now. All that stuff I use as motivation because I don't want to be like that and I don't want to see other people being like that. So it really has made me a better person. Those experiences really did teach me to grow up fast. To be honest, I'm kind of grateful for that stuff because I definitely wouldn't be where I am now if I didn't have that past behind me.
Cause if it ain't love, then we don't want that.
The point in my life where I changed was actually really direct. I kind of just switched as a person, like my mentality and the person I was switched. I felt like there was more to me as a person and more that I could achieve. At the same time, I went through a very dark stage, like depression, anxiety, etc. But it made me a stronger person because I learned to sort of cut out that negativity and use it as motivation. It was quite a battle, actually. Why I am positive is because I don't want to see myself falling back in the same rut that I fell into multiple times. I don't want to see myself going down a bad path or being in a bad mental state or doing bad things physically to myself or others. I really don't want to see that happen to myself, and I definitely don't want to see that happen to other people.
We don't want that. We don't want that. Cause if it ain't love, then we don't want that.
What I really would like the younger generation to understand about life is when we're stuck in these negative thoughts and these negative feelings, we have to understand that those thoughts and those feelings are only temporary and they're only there because you're keeping yourself in the negative cycle by saying bad things about yourself or by complaining about your situation. There's always another way, guys, and I never thought there was. Being like depressed and suicidal and everything, I felt I was trapped in a rut, but you're really only trapped in a rut because of the way you think. Your thought patterns determine your life and determine your feelings, and if you can be a master of your own mind and your own thoughts and feelings, then the world is yours.